What's up, y'all? So I'm back with another video. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. If you're not, welcome back. So I'm just checking in because I just felt like cutting on the camera, and I just felt like, talking about everything that's going on. I update, and yeah, make some speak some things out, and hope to stick with it. So today is today Easter or the day after Easter? Today's Monday, so today's the day after Easter. When is Easter 2021? Okay, the day after Easter. Whatever. I don't celebrate Easter, so. But yeah, so how have you been? How have you guys been? Comment down below. Tell me how you've been. Look at my nails. Look, these are mine. Like these are mine. I hate well, the place that I got them done at, I hate them, but it was like last minute. But these are mine, and right after I got them done from there, this one freaking broke off, and they're mine. And the last time that I went to the nail salon, I got poly gel. That's what it's called, and it makes it hard on there, and it looks like acrylic, but it's not, and it's safer for natural nails. And I told them that's what I wanted, but they didn't do it. But this is gel. But I'm going to get this changed because I'm going to Miami at the end of the month, and this got to be changed. I think I'm going to just do white. I don't normally like white, but I think I'm going to just do white. Yeah. My hair, this is a practice wig. This is just a practice wig. I don't do wigs. I normally do my natural hair. But right now my natural hair is a little fucked. A little messed up. Sorry. Because I decided to get it pressed out for my birthday. And then after that, I don't know. I keep looking at myself on the thingy. When the little camera thing is right there. But yeah, I decided to get my hair pressed for my birthday, and after that I just kept putting heat on it, and I kind of messed up my natural hair, so there's some heat damage going on. So I just been doing wigs, but this is not even human hair. This is some type of like blend. I don't know. Maybe I can leave it in the description of what it's even called. But I just got it from one from my local beauty supply store, and I just wanted to do a practice wig. So I got the little head, the little foam head, and I put the little cap on there, and I used glue because I didn't feel like sewing for, the practice wig. I used glue, and I sewed on the cap, and I sewed on a closure, but it's it's not that great. It's not that great, but I still I still wear it because whatever. Yeah, but this is just a practice wig, and I tried to like cut layers in it and stuff. I don't know. I tried to like cut it down. I've like, when I take the wigs off, I just throw them wherever, on the couch, wherever they land, wherever they shall land. That's why I throw them. So that's why the ends look like that. But it flat irons pretty well. Like it flat irons. I flat ironed it on 450 by mistake, and it didn't melt off. So I don't know. And it combs out pretty well. It gets, depending on what like fabric you have on, it gets kind of tangled, like, because it's been pretty cooler. because it's been pretty cooler. Men wear like sweatery material and stuff, so it like gets pretty like tangled from that, but it doesn't give me a problem like brushing it out. I don't care. And I used a little razor comb. I actually got the pack right here, the little razor comb, to thin it out a little bit. I might work on it a little bit more. Probably fuck it up, mess it up, but whatever. Until I, just practice on it, and then I'll actually do some good hair and make a wig and actually sew it on this instead of gluing it. Do the lace a little better. I'm gonna learn. Yeah, but right now I just been working. I just been like brainstorming. I want to do this is my plan, right? I want to do a store. I want to do a store like a little boutique, and I thought about the name and everything. I'm trying to like increase my social media presence. And I get out of my comfort zone and be a little brave and get this thing started, and get a move on. But yeah, right now, so I'm very much of like, I don't know, I'm a Capricorn. Like if something goes wrong or whatever, like I'm tuned in. Like I'm not necessarily down or depressed, but I can't focus on nothing else except what the issue is at the moment. So right now I got an issue with my car, and I can't like, it just broke my heart a little bit. Not because I don't have the money to fix it, it's because I don't have the money to fix it and do what I wanted to do for the store, because this was the moment that I wanted to, make a order, and then stuff happened with my car. But I look at it as like, God is trying to like test me out, right? It's trying to give me a test, because the other day I was just saying how, how blessed I was, and how, I really appreciate my life, and despite everything that's going on, like I really like my life, and I'm, pretty comfortable, and I'm comfortable with myself, and the parts of myself that I'm finding and growing in and everything. And then this thing happened with my car. And if you know me, like I can shut down, and little things like this can feel like the end of the world. But I had to focus on the fact that like we're in quarantine right now, so I don't even have to like drive to work, and that's basically the only thing I really need my car for. So it's gonna get done. It's gonna get worked out and everything. That's gonna get handled. I cooked. I might add a picture in here, but I cooked a little something. I'm trying to get back on my whole workout tip and everything. I'm trying to get my life together, because I don't know if you noticed, like, I don't know what, but like I've been losing weight, right? So I started off around like, my biggest I've ever been was like 250s and 260s, and now I'm around like 198, something like that. So I'm trying to, but I keep fluctuating between like 198 and 205, and I'm just like, wait, I don't want to go back up, but I'm cool with that, fluctuating window between 198-ish and 205 and stuff like that. But I'm trying to keep it going down. And I got this trip coming up at the end of the month, and if I can lose some type of like, maybe like 3 pounds before the trip, then I think I could do that. But yeah, I'm trying to get back on my stuff. I feel like, and I'm not gonna hold you guys long talking about a bunch of nothing, but I feel like guys and just random bullshit that pops up in life can really it can like distract me. Like I don't want to say like I'm sitting at work crying about a situation, or like, you know, I feel like I'm just defeated or whatever. I just like, it's just a distraction, and I feel like I be focusing on what I have to focus on, and also I'll be focusing on the stuff that I don't have to focus on, and I don't. It be too much. It just be too much. So yeah, I'm just working on, you know, my boundaries, letting go of stuff that does not favor me, does not add to what I'm trying to do in my life right now. And yeah, you know, healing isn't as fun as it sounds. Healing comes with loss and accepting things that you probably don't want to accept, or it's probably hard for you to, you know, accept. You know, it requires making changes that are probably pretty hard to make, but, you know, glow up requires sacrifice. It doesn't mean like your firstborn, or, you know, you gotta, you know, crazy. I mean, like, you know, you gotta be willing to really do the work. You gotta be willing to really put your foot down on what you will and will not accept in your life, and tell yourself that you will not, you know, fail, and you won't go back. I mean, don't tell yourself you won't fail, because you might get a little caught up in that. You're gonna fail. You're gonna fail. You're going to fail. But, you know, don't look back. Don't backtrack, you know. Just pick up the pieces and keep running. No matter how times you fall or might, you know, just keep it pushing. If I was a little more sober, that would probably come out a little better, but, you know, judge your mamas. Anyways, I'm not going to hold you long. I didn't have much to talk about. I just wanted to check in. I just wanted to show y'all the weight loss, the neck, the collarbone. The collarbone. You know, and there's more to come. There is more to come. Try on hauls. You know what? I think that I'm going to gather up a few items that I have accumulated over quarantine and recently, and try on a few items for you guys, because I've had to buy a few new items because I can't fit none of my clothes, like none of them. And I had to get rid of so many clothes. So I've been buying new clothes. So maybe I'll do a little lookbook, or, you know, try on haul. And, you know, further discussion on, like, what direction I see my channel going in, because I feel like it's kind of everywhere. Like, girl, do you do natural hair? Like, are you trying to be a beauty guru? Like, because I have natural hair makeup tutorials and hair. Like, you know, are you, you know, what's your direction? Like, what's your angle? I don't know. This is just me. I'm just trying to show you different parts of me. Whether, you know, I'm multi-talented. Like, I can do DIYs. I can do natural hair. I can practice, you know, I can learn how to make wigs. I can, you know, start a business. I can cook. I can do a lot of things. So, you know, we'll figure that out. But, yeah, I will be back with you guys in the next video. Like, comment, share. Tell me how you guys' quarantine has been going. You know, I don't think I made a video all quarantine. That's probably been the perfect time to make a video. But yeah, let me know how it's going. Tell me something random. Tell me something funny. Tell me something supportive. Tell me something. Follow me on my social media, Kinks and Curves. I think, yeah, it'll be linked below. And yeah, stay tuned. And you guys have a great day, night, whatever it is when you're watching this video. Yeah, bye.